Hello everybody, I'm Shayne McAnalley, CEO of Aroga, and welcome to the corporate update call for December 2021. All right guys, I want to start out with this. So last month, something really great happened. And that is Dr. Dan and Tamara Fouts reached the rank of ambassador. They've been working really hard and their hard work paid off. I called them last week to congratulate them, and they were so excited. Tamara shared with me that when she told Eric Worre, one of her, people she really admires a lot, personally congratulated them when they hit that rank, and that's really awesome, guys. So I want to encourage you guys, please reach out to them or jump on the Wellness Partner page, do something, and congratulate Dr. Dan and Tamara. It's really a great thing that happened. It's a great thing not just for them, but for all of us. So what do I mean by that? Guys, in our industry, a lot of people want to know that this is real. And when people hit ranks, especially big ranks like that, it becomes very real. So I want to encourage you also, if there's anybody you've been talking to about Aroga in the past, share that with them, especially if it's somebody you've been trying to get to do the business with you. Maybe not your customers, but definitely people who you want to do business with. Share that with them. It's exciting. It's great news. Okay? All right. Next thing here. We announced back in October at the P3 that we'll be changing how we do our events. Okay? So what we're going to do, in case you missed it, is we're going to be having more regional P3s where we go to your area. And we believe that that will be easier for you to get people to. That just makes sense, right? It's a lot closer for them. Should be easier. So, with that said, we believe that that will help us reach many more people much faster. So, we had the first one of these last month in Alabama. It was great seeing all of you guys that came. We had a great time together with you and your guests. It was really awesome, guys. The next one, all right, it's in the Chicago area. Just like the last one, this is a free event. All you have to do is get there. Bring your guests, get you and your guests tickets, okay? The tickets are free, but you still have to get one. That's to help us with planning, more or less, make sure we have enough places for everybody and various things like that, okay? So, please, go to aroga-p3.com. You can find it in other places, guys, but we put it there because everybody we know of has the internet. Easy to get to, aroga-p3.com. And there's a link there. It'll take you to the place to get your tickets, all right? So for this event, currently, there are multiple registrations, and there may be even more, all right? And that's all depending on how many people register for the various things, okay? So the first one, it's for wellness partners only, all right? This is where we'll do stuff that's specific for wellness partners. Please don't bring guests to that. It's not the appropriate place for them, and we just need to avoid that, okay? So this is required to get into the wellness partner only parts of the event that you have a ticket for this, all right? This ticket will also get you into the Aroga events for guests, all right? So the wellness partner ticket gets you into the events that are only for wellness partners and the one for the guests, okay? And the guest meeting, some of us know it as an opportunity meeting. The next type of ticket is for guests only. And this is required for the guests to get into the Aroga, this particular Aroga event, the intro to Aroga event. And these are approximately 1 hour long. Well, 1 hour will be the max, all right? And it's, like I said, it's to get them introduced to Aroga. You should get these tickets for your guests. Don't send them to the place to get their ticket. It's just one more place for them to decide not to do it. Make it as easy as possible for them. And each guest has to have one. All right? Don't just assume you can show up with them because you probably can't. We're expecting a lot of people at these events, and we're probably going to end up having multiple of each thing. All right? Another section here, it's for dental professionals only. And it is for a CE course. You must have a ticket for this to attend. And you must be a dental professional. Don't try to sneak in there just thinking you're going to get something special. You're not. It will probably be you won't know what's going on. So don't even bother with it. But if you are a dental professional, by all means, register, get your CE credit. All right. Please note, this is not part of a guest or wellness partner registration. It is a separate one. So you must do this one separately. If that was confusing, guys, just rewind a little bit, listen to it again. Okay? And if you still have questions, give us a call and we should be able to help clear that up. Okay, guys, I said this last month, but it's important to say again. We have something very special here, and we need your help to share it with the world. So get as many people as you possibly can to these events. Get to as many yourself as you can, okay? Get to as many as you can. Bring as many people as you can. That's how we really get the message out and grow what we're doing. Okay, so let's switch gears here a little bit. I've mentioned this also a few times, but there seems to be some confusion, so I want to say it again. All right, there is an IVX on there. Okay, it has an option built into it to schedule a webinar. There's nowhere in there that forces you to do anything. So if the people you send it to are not interested in that part, they don't have to do it. But what it does is it allows for them to do it at their time. Okay. Also, I want to make sure all of you guys check this out. If you haven't done it, you're really missing out. All right, check it out. It's easy. It's just another tool for you to use. And this is one that Troy McKnight and his team have put together, and they want to share it with everyone. It's what they're using. Okay, there are a lot of people who aren't comfortable talking about all the aspects of Aroga. You might be comfortable talking about one or the other, but most people aren't comfortable talking about both. Okay, and this takes care of that. So this system ties into IVX, and what you do is send someone the IVX called Imagine Plus webinar. And when they watch this video, at the end, they're prompted to schedule a time that they want to see this presentation. Then, after that, they jump onto a Zoom and see the presentation of both the product and the business aspects of Aroga. This may be confusing to some of you, but it just makes your life easier, and I want to encourage all of you to try it out. So, especially if you're confused, get on there, make yourself one, a link that is, click it, follow through, schedule a webinar, and you'll see how it goes. It's really, really, really easy to use. Again, special thanks to Troy and his team and Sean for their efforts to get this system in place for all of you guys. All right? Another thing, this is pretty important here. And it doesn't happen until January, but I do want you guys to be aware. There is going to be a change starting in January with the call schedule. So the Dr. Hall call that's usually on Thursday and the Dr. Rollins call that's usually on Wednesday, they're not going to be separate anymore. So what I mean by that is they will all be on Wednesday. Now, they're not going to do them together. Okay, I've already had some questions about that from people who heard it. They'll alternate weeks. So 1 week will be Dr. Hall doing something with Theragel. 1 week will be Dr. Rollins doing something about the other products. Okay? So that will start in January. And as always, we will text these out so you'll know what's going on when. All right, guys. This is the end of the year. Okay? People everywhere, all over the world, are looking to start something new for their New Year's resolution. Most of them, this is just how people are. They focus on something about their health, whether it's they want to lose weight or whatever, but they just want to be more healthy, okay? What they decide to do is what they're hearing about. So this is where we come in. It's up to us. It's up to you. If you take the time to pick up the phone and talk to them about Aroga, your product may very well be what they decide to do for their New Year's resolution. Okay? The end of the year is not the time to slow down. It's actually quite the opposite. It's the time to get your business ready to take off into the new year. Again, guys, it's all up to you. All right? A couple of other things. So, ways to get connected. There's the Clubhouse. If you hadn't checked that out, please do. There's lots of great stuff goes on there all day long that has nothing really to do with Aroga even, but it's really, really good. Okay? So check out Clubhouse. Facebook Aroga Wellness Partner page. Okay, I want to thank you guys who are contributing to that. It really makes it a much better place for everyone. And if you haven't checked it out, please do. Get on there, contribute. We'd really appreciate it. The Zooms. Okay, the Leadership Development Zoom. It's very well received, guys. Like I always say, we encourage you guys, of course, to have your own team calls, your team Zooms, right? If you don't like how this particular Zoom goes with a certain aspect, please make your own Zoom or call or whatever and fill in that void, because there's probably other people out there that feel the same. But everyone is welcome to this one, all right? So if you're interested, text Leader 2021 to 469-903-2111, okay? The format's changing a little bit on this. I think if you've checked it out before and weren't sure if it was something you really liked, check it out again. It might really be what you've been missing, okay? A few things I want to mention here. The Copeland office hours are Tuesday and Thursday, 9 to 5, and there's no order pickup here. If you'd like to do order pickup, you can do that at Polo, Monday through Friday. Here's the requirements here. You must have the order placed before 12:30 p.m. and it will be available after 2:30 p.m. Orders must be picked up by 5, okay? You arrive at Polo and call Delilah at extension 203 and she will bring the order to your car. You must call Delilah to place the order or you will be charged shipping, okay? Please don't just show up and go up there and try to enter the building, okay? It's not okay to do that. Please follow that procedure, all right? A few more resources just for the Health of It YouTube channel. I know this past week they put up some new videos. They made some really great ones. If you hadn't checked those out, check them out, please. Check out IVX, the other live videos that are done by different wellness partners. Troy's always putting out some great ones. The Aroga weekly calls. Please remember the changes that I mentioned just a little bit ago that'll happen in January. Also, guys, if your team has calls, get on them. If nothing else, support them, okay? It really helps out everybody. And then, of course, guys, the best one, that's probably the oldest one, is the 3-way calls, all right? Do them. Be proactive with them. Call your downline. See if they need help. Ask them if they would like for you to do 3-way calls with them. Don't wait for them to call you, okay? Again, guys, if you want our text blast, text Aroga to 469-903-2111. Check your back offices early and often, and always remember, all auto orders will have run by the end of the 23rd. So check your back office. After that, for sure, nothing's going to change unless you do something there, okay? Guys, we have amazing products with amazing science, and we need you to help us get as many people on these products as possible. All right? Have a great Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon.